So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So, in today's video I'm going to show you two teams, not without having to own Hiyori yourself. This first team uses Hiyori as friend captain, and the second team is really cool, has no Hiyori, no Crocodile, no Nami, no V2 Rayleigh, super cool, make sure to check it out. And obviously this is going to be against level 3 Arlong. So this first team uses a pretty similar strat to the one I showcased in my last video. As I said then, we had a bit of a revolution against level 3 Arlong. And basically the revolution has with how to deal with paralysis and burn final stage. We can use Crocodile support on Rayleigh Gaban to get rid of 2 turns of burn. This will make it so that we lose the burn from stage 3 when we enter stage 5 and we don't get any new burn. And as for paralysis, we can use Luffy Crew and Rayleigh Gaban super swaps to remove all 8 turns of paralysis. So removing Hiyori is pretty rough because this content is easily built with her in mind. So you lose a lot of damage by not running her at all. And even as here running her as one of the captains, you also lose damage because you don't get her resistance reduction sailor that she has when she has a 1 orb. And you also don't have the 1 orbs from the beginning of the quest, but we were able to make up for that with Luffy Crew. Basically the stall I'm doing now is to get both get CD back, as well as swap Luffy Crew. Basically I'm doing a super swap and then I set up for the next super swap. This is basically a convoluted way to swap into Dex Luffy on stage 5 to get some extra damage. This stall also makes it so Croc is ready again. On this particular run I actually have Mr. Tree support, but as you see it's not needed. And if you're interested in how I stall, feel free to pay attention to that. There's a lot of minute details, so if you're really interested, just slow the video down and analyze it. But yeah, with Hiyori Captain you do get some healing when hitting perfects. And she doesn't boost anything but strength and dex, so Sabo when he's quick and Rayleigh when he's side doesn't do any damage at all, and you can heal up a bit. But yeah, on this team I do use the strat where I use Rayleigh Gaban special instead of Luffy Crew. Luffy Crew is not ready yet, but we actually use Corazon as well. Corazon needs to be level limit breaking, level 150. He removes bind, despair, paralysis, not all of it, so we do need help from support and swaps and such. And in this team we end up using Hiyori anyway, get a full board of 1 locked for the rest of the run. We do have a lot of HP with this team, so you can afford to hit a few perfects. Mostly need a stage 3, that onwards it's not as important. So yeah, the rest of the run is pretty standard. One thing to note is that we don't have the super swap for sub 1A, so we do lack a little bit of damage from that. But we do get that ore boost. And yeah, that ore boost helps the bottom row a lot, since they also get the attack boost from Croc. So Corazon and Rayleigh Gaban are the ones who will do the most damage here, so you should definitely hit with them last. And yeah, make sure you set up for the super swap final stage as well. But yeah, as you see, no problem with damage here. Even if Hiyori didn't kill, we'd had enough damage to one-shot Hachan anyway. And as you see, the burn runs out, we don't get any new burn. 2 super swaps to remove all the para. You also get a chain boost from Rayleigh Gaban super swap. Use Luffy Crew special because why not? We can't use anything else. And we do get some extra stats on Luffy Crew, so not bad at all. And yeah. Remember that you want to hit with Luffy Crew last, of course. And a bit before that, just before that with Corazon. But yeah, for this particular team you do need basically a maxed out Luffy Crew final tap or you won't do enough damage to kill Arlong. But yeah, the main goal here anyway was to use Hiyori as friend captain, and we did that. But I wanted to take it a step further, and next team we're going to go real crazy. This is easily my favorite team so far. It uses all the strats we've learned so far and takes it to the next level, where we can just skip a lot of the staples that we relied on. No Hiyori, no Croc. Croc has been the king for level 3 so far. No Nami, no E2 Rayleigh, but instead we run double Yamato captain. And you've already seen me use Yamato Ace before against level 1, level 2. And we're going to use the same strat as we did with that team, which is that we're going to stall for the super swap on stage 1. And then on stage 2, we can block the chain lock we get there. The problem level 3 though is that they've added the chain attack down. So Yamato's normal swap is not enough to do damage. We need a chain boost to stack with the chain boundary. So the question is, where do we find that chain boost? And then I realized, of course, Rayleigh Gaban, their super swap. And then we're going to stall stage 2 anyway, so we can just stall it back. And once I figured that out, it was just to keep trying the team. This team took a lot of runs. The problem was making it to stage 3. Once I figured out how to make it to stage 3, beating it was not that hard. But yeah, now I just hit the guy a bit lower while healing up a bit. And when Super Swap is ready, we first use Corazon. Then we just swap all the duo units and use versus Yamato special. And this sets up Tandem and One orbs, which are not non-beneficial next stage because we do get the unbeneficial orb debuff. So we do need some special orbs. I hit with Rayleigh Gaban here because on the next stage we will swap them to Sai anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Swap Yamato Ace and use their special. This reduces the CD of Yamato and Corazon in particular, so we can get them back. And basically we do so much damage now that after we start the chain we can kill in 3 hits. And when I realized that, I realized we can try and save these 2 One orbs for the end of the run. It was an interesting challenge, but it does work out because Yamato Ace in duo form get both 20% damage reduction and you heal with perfect. So without doing much, I don't take too much damage while waiting for Yamato to get to 4 CD versus Yamato Daddies. The reason I want Yamato back is because on stage 4 we're going to use Yamato's 3 times attack boost to do a lot of damage. But when we use Yamato special we also get a 3 turn of damage reduction attack boost. So we can save Yamato's versus special for final stage and combine that with the damage reduction attack boost and we get another buff. So that adds a lot of extra damage. And yeah, as you saw, I got some decent luck, but not outrageous, and I still have way more HP than needed. Need like 25,000 HP for this stage. And yeah, we have Corazon again, level limit broken. It is what it is. Not sure how much paralysis he removes, but I don't think it's enough, sadly. So you probably need that. You need his damage anyway too, so. But yeah, Luffy Crew with the Icebrook support, which is really clutch because we can move the Wano Orbs to units who make better use of them. Basically, the duo units will keep swapping, so they're not always stacks, but the two solo units will always be reliable damage dealers, so might as well make it so they do more damage. So yeah, with this we can just kill, we'll be pretty comfortable. Remember to avoid hitting perfects for the burn, since we won't have that much HP here. But yeah, that's basically free, not tight at all. But yeah, fun thing here is that we remove bind and special bind anyway, so we don't really need sub and ace for that. But we still run them anyway because we want that 3-turn ore boost bad. And the color affinity throughout the run is also very good. The matching orbs for stage 1 also really good, so yeah. But yeah, versus Yamato special, get that big attack boost. Also need to swap Rayleigh Gaban to prepare for final stage. And yeah, we're not going to be using Yamato and Ace's special again. If we use it this stage, we get easier perfects, which is bad. And if we use it final stage, we get interrupted, so we just don't use it again. It's fine, they have a very good base attack in solo form as well. And yeah, we have the ore boost still. Rayleigh Gaban special will give us the chain boost, as well as the weak attack buff, which is the only attack buff we're going to have. Obviously we swap Yamato and Ace again. Could have tried to get a super swap here. I will then need to swap 2 more times on stage 3, which is probably doable, so if you do lack damage here, feel free to try that. And of course we do the versus special. This will give us a 60% damage reduction. This will stack with the other buffs we have, so we do basically get a 1.6 times extra buff, which obviously helps because we're not exactly swimming in buffs here. And yeah, remember to get with Luffy Crew last. We don't need max here, but one other thing I forgot is that if we actually max out Yamato and Ace for the super swap, we get the burn through full immunity and we just kill Arlong and revive, so we can use another ship. I actually don't think other ships are better, since you don't want an easy perfect ship, but it's something to consider at least. But yeah, these are my no Hiyori teams. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.